I feel like in fantasy books, sometimes characters get lost in the world building. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased because I do like a lot of character development. I love banter, I love authentic characters. Like, if the characters don't grab my attention, that's gonna make the book not enjoyable for me. And I feel like in some fantasy books, there's the world building is so intense that the characters' personalities and like their relationships like drown in it. I read this book where for the first two chapters we're getting to know her and like the characters or whatever, and then mind you, she gets picked up and swept up into some other world two chapters in, so we ain't really get to know these people that she was just with. And then right after that we're thrusted into world building. Now, I could tell that this book was trying to do the found family thing. I wasn't feeling it because, like, I was busy trying to figure out what the heck was going on with the world building. So, fun fact about the Conquer trilogy, right? Yes, I'm talking about my book. Why wouldn't I? But that's exactly why there's not a lot of intense world building in the first book. Because I'm telling you, as a long time avid fantasy reader, it's low key a pet peeve when the characters get lost in all this huge world building. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that some books can't do that, because let me tell you something. Jade City, there's a lot of world building in that book, but let me tell you something. You don't lose the characters despite that. Another good example of this is the Broken Earth trilogy. You don't lose the characters in the world building. The world building is dense. It's dense and it's intense. And it's layered. There's a lot going on with the world building, but we don't lose the characters in it. And I feel like you've got to be a special kind of writer and a special kind of fantasy writer to pull that off. I knew I couldn't pull that off. So I do a lot of world building in book one. Book one of Conquer is, which is called Conquer, obviously. It's basically just getting to know the characters, getting to know the basics. This day city, that's the other city, that's the borders. This where their powers come from. That's all you need to know right now in order for the plot to move forward. Anything else I'm going to explain later, and trust me. And I think my dog just fell on the steps. He's okay. But yeah, in book two, I promise you, we're gonna get more into like world building stuff. Like, we're gonna answer some more questions about like other types of neo humans and blase blase and all that jazz. But for now, in book one, that's all you need to know to move the plot forward. Because I don't want to lose my characters, right, inside of the world building. I don't want to lose my plot in the world building, because even the plot get lost in the world building. I'm so busy trying to figure out who, what, where, when, and why about the world building that the plot don't even plot no more. Cause I don't even understand the first part about the world building of the world we in. So I don't know. That's just like a little thing I wanted to rant about fantasy books. Cause